Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm recording this the day before the actual race event as I'm going to Shenington tomorrow for round 2 of Club 100 Junior Super Lightweights. It's really dark right now, so I'm not sure if you can see me properly. Sorry about that, but I'm just in this beautiful garden that my grandparents are cultivating right now. It's just calming, I like it. My overall thoughts for tomorrow is I'm just hoping to get more used to the karts again. I have 22 minutes of practice as I have pre-event practice as well. That gives me some time to get used to the karts for qualifying. Hopefully tomorrow will end well. And yet again, I'm just going to try and have fun. Have a nice day. So with me and my mum. So it's going to be just the two of us, and I'm hoping to get some enjoyment out of it. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the track. I have now arrived at the track. Pretty beautiful area, actually. Great driving here as well. Beautiful sights and a lot of greenery, I must say. Track looks good too. Really flat, different than Wilton Mill. Excited to see how it goes. I'm in pre-event practice, so we'll have an extra 11 minutes. Let's go into that and we'll see how the day goes. So, first practice session of the day done. It was pre-event practice. Game 8, only 8 people. So definitely not greatest at all. Definitely a lot to improve. I think I know where to improve and how to improve it. So I'll definitely work on that in the next practice session and hopefully be ready enough to not be in the C final in quali. But we'll see about that. First on the track, first 11 minutes. It's a good track. That's definitely need to get used to the karts because I'm just lifting off very often. I just don't have the confidence in them yet. I'm in myself. Next practice, I could probably get some better experience, learn how to drive the track better still, and power is definitely not a problem. We'll see how I do in the free practice.
I feel like it went much better. Finished P11 instead of P18. Lap time improved by a few tenths. The kart handling was much better. It felt like I could actually push it a bit more, felt more confident with it. But also I feel like the bottom end wasn't very great. The acceleration out of corners, it might have been that I was just getting on power too early, but at the same time I feel like it was a bit meh. Top speed was fine, handling was much better. Definitely feeling more confident for qualifying, just hoping I don't get a bad kart. Then we'll see how it goes to the race, because I might need to get some more experience with actually racing these karts. Because after I get used to hot lapping with the karts, I feel like it'll just be more up to me finding how much to go offline, how much I can push them offline. So when I get a baseline limit, I'll be able to push past that a little bit and then find the actual limit to then be able to race with it and be able to fight in a large pack or against other drivers better than I am able to now. Because right now I'm trying to get better at actually driving the kart normally without sliding too much, spinning out, anything like that. After I get used to that and make a baseline for myself, I'll definitely be trying to get more experience with racing. Well, qualifying actually went decently alright. Again, it could have went a lot better. I just need to get better at qualifying, I guess, because I got a bad exit coming out of the Bruno chicane and then someone else overtook me. I was faster than them. I went for a stupid overtake that didn't work out. Then I got overtaken by a bunch more people, and then I braked too late going to the Bruno chicane. Nearly was going to spin someone out, but I didn't want to get a contact penalty or something in qualifying, so I decided to spin myself out instead. So I just spun myself out on the Bruno chicane and missed the 2 last laps of qualifying because I was spun out and on the curb. I was planning to go up as inside at Wilkins. However, when I went for it, there was literally no space, and that's why it was a stupid overtake, and I shouldn't have went for it. I think if I didn't go for that, I just stuck behind him, we could have continued working together to get a better lap time and go higher in qualifying. I definitely think I could have done that, but instead I got greedy and I was dumbass because I forgot that in qualifying I should be following behind someone, just bumping someone along. So yeah, that was my mistake. I'll need to remember that for the future. Unfortunately, I forgot to record the qualifying session, so I'm really pissed about that, but I finished 9th, so I'm actually alright with that. Better qualifying than I got at Wilton, where I was 11th, I think. So that puts me 10th in the B final, and I'm hoping to do something good from there. Definitely had some fun in that, definitely made a few mistakes in that, but overall it was good. Finished 9th, started 10th, and that means I'm starting 7th for the main B. I'm feeling alright with it, as long as I get a good kart or a normal kart or a rocket even, then I should be able to do pretty well in the next final, I hope, and possibly get a good result. Already doing better than Wilton, but I do feel like, well, actually, I haven't had a bad start. I had a really good start, actually, as in I didn't drop back like 3 kart lengths from the other driver, I think. And then I also had a nice double overtake going around the outside at turn 1 and then on the inside at turn 2. Definitely getting more used to the karts, getting more used to the track. It also helps that it's very, very warm and very, very sunny today, so there's no weird weather. I'm enjoying it, yeah. I'm going to try to again just stay out of trouble for the main final, then continue to drive. If I see an opportunity, I'm going to take it, but I'm not doing stupid stuff like I did in quali or in rental karting 4 strokes, so I don't want to mess anything up because it's going to cost me a lot here. I am positive, but I'm also a bit apprehensive for the main final.
So, after that driver got put into the barriers, me and Harvey Newton were able to catch up to these 2 drivers right next to me, and going to turn 1 I go a nice wide line and overtake the 1 driver on the outside and then the second on the inside for turn 2, getting me 2 positions. Now I'm just trying to catch up to Harvey, who is up ahead. The second driver in red also gets past, however I'm able to get a better exit than him. I get past him again going into turn 1. Over the course of this lap, I actually catch up again to the driver who overtook me earlier, and going on to the final straight and up to turn 1, I'm able to get a better exit and go up his inside going into turn 1 to regain my position. That's actually not the end of it though. William Markhook, who got a really good exit onto the straight up to the hairpin, is going up my inside here, and there's nothing I can really do. I didn't know he was there, so I didn't defend, and he got a free position. This actually also allowed the driver who I had just overtaken to re-overtake me because there was a yellow flag up ahead and he was ahead of me. However, again, going onto the straight, it seems like his engine wasn't very good because I absolutely decimate him on the straight, get past him into turn 1 again, and regain my position. Okay then, B final now, and this start was actually pretty average, but also pretty chaotic. Turn 1, nothing really happened, however at turn 2, Edgar's kart got lifted off the ground onto Samuel Spencer's kart, which then made Samuel get a technical flag later in the race as his exhaust got loose. I also gained a lot of positions, but going out of the hairpin onto the straight, I lose them all as I just get switched back as people have more exit speed. Unfortunately, even though I kept my position going into turn 1, I lose it in the Bruno chicane as I get a really bad run through it, and Harvey is just able to bolt right past me on the exit. Not only that, but my exit is so bad that Henry Eaton is also able to go around my outside and onto the straight, just gaps me instantly. A few laps later and I again seem to have gotten a bad exit, or this kart's just not quite up to pace. I really can't tell right now. At Wilkins, a few laps later, I try to bump Henry Eaton up ahead to just make myself some space and see if I can squeeze in, gain some positions, however it doesn't quite work out. Then, going up to the first hairpin, I get a really good exit and I'm right on the back of Henry Eaton, which allows me to go up his inside and gain a position. This means I'm still in the fight. A few laps later again, and the driver in black and red decides to send it up the inside at Bruno chicane and go 3 wide. This doesn't end well, as you would expect, and one driver ends up in the barrier while Harvey gets a really bad exit. This is, however, obviously really good for me, as I gain 2 free positions alongside another free position, as the driver who caused the incident right ahead is actually getting a 6th place penalty. I get a good exit out of Vulcan, so I try to do a move I did in the pre-final where I go around the outside. However, it doesn't quite work out as I'm not carrying enough speed. It is quite evident that I'm faster, and I don't actually realise that he got a penalty, although I probably should have, and I'm still trying to overtake him instead of going with him, which then later causes a problem. This problem is that this time I was the one who got a bad exit going up to the hairpin, which means that Henry Eaton is able to get a switchback on me as I don't have enough revs coming out the corner, and he just blows right past me again. However, the battle's not done yet. Going into Wilkins, I get a really good exit, and he doesn't expect me to go up the inside as I'm very close, which means that I'm able to go up his inside with no contact before I'm halfway alongside, and I'm able to regain the position. The driver actually does go on the grass due to slight contact, however the contact was made after I was fully alongside, and I did not get a penalty in front of 2 marshals. Do with that information what you will.
Well, that went well, I think. From 7th up to 4th, had a really good battle with Henry Eaton and Harvey Newton and some other drivers. So, really enjoyed that. I finished 5th on track, but because someone ahead of me got a 6th place penalty, I was able to get up to 4th. Shame I didn't go into 3rd, as I would have been on the podium, but it's an improvement, so I'm happy with it, I guess.
Oh, that's definitely improvement.
Yeah.
Since last time.
Improvement, so I'm gonna take it. Getting closer and closer to that A final. Track was great, battles were great. Just a shame I forgot to record the goddamn qualifying, because that was also interesting. Definitely enjoying it, can't wait for more. And
But I have recorded that span on the chicane.
oh, okay, that's lovely though.
This time I was purposefully looking for that because there was always something happening in that place.
Yeah. Well, great race. Can't wait for more, as I said earlier. And hope you guys will enjoy the video as well.